Good morning, Zio here, and we just talked about Cyberpunk. Monday, I think it was. Anyway, we're talking about it again because it's the only thing in the news cycle. Gosh, I'm kind of really tired of talking about it, but at the same time, there's things we need to know about, and yeah, I probably take back words that I said. Yeah, so grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? You know what I need? I need a stream deck. Because then I could just click the thingy over here off to the side and roll everything seamlessly. It'd be great. Anyway, that requires money, so donate to me. With no actual monetization option down below because I don't have one. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so now. And, at the end of the video, if you like it, you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. All that good stuff. But apparently, Cyberpunk, showed off a fake demo back in like 2018. Anyway, was it 2018? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyway, it was an E3 demo. It was faked, and that's it. Yeah, this is an interesting thing because we just watched them apologize for things, and then this stuff came out. I think it was Jason Schreier who first threw it out there. Of course, this isn't his thing. This happened to be the first one I found and clicked on it and was like, oh, snap. Anyway, but yeah, they faked the E3 demo. Who would have thought? And the quotes, of course, in this is quite an interesting thing to look at, which is what we're going to look at. We're not going to dwell too much on this subject because, honestly, I'm not surprised. But yeah, one of the developers described the whole process as trying to drive a train while the tracks are being laid in front of you at the same time with this we'll figure it out mentality, according to CD Projekt Red's audio programmer, Adrian, whatever the word that is that I can't speak because I don't know how to speak other languages. But yeah. That's not a good way to go about it. You've got to have a plan. This literally is how they did Anthem. We'll just figure it out along the way. We've got this. And then it was, let's just say, it was bad. Yeah. I think, I don't know, Fallout 76 might have been better at launch than this. I don't remember. It was bad too. And so was Anthem. It's hard to put them which one was the worst. But anyway, considering we got a game that is completely unplayable on a certain generation of consoles, and it's not like it was a surprise to them either, according to some of these other quotes. But when it came time for E3 2018, the studio showed a demo to the press that was almost entirely fake, according to sources, since its code and features were so far from final, many of the elements shown in that demo, such as car ambushes, never came to fruition in the final product. So, yeah, they showed an entirely fake, almost entirely fake demo to the press and everybody at E3. Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised. We've seen these kind of things in the past because we talked about it. What was it, last year sometime, where, all this stuff went off and they're like, yeah, this is totally in-game footage, without it actually being in-game footage, and it was purely rendered footage, and there was this huge blowout, and then finally they put little things at the bottom of the screen saying, yeah, this is pre-rendered footage or in-game footage, to actually show it off instead of trying to do pre-rendered and claim it was in-game. So, because somebody got into a lot of trouble for that. We won't name names. But we talked about it. We know who you are. Anyway, let's see. But as time, the issues of Cyberpunk 27, PS4, and Xbox One versions grew most apparent. Some engineers realized that Cyberpunk was too complex of a game to run well on 7-year-old consoles, with its city full of bustling crowds and hulking buildings. Management dismissed their concerns, however, citing their success in pulling off The Witcher 3. Yep. Called it. Pretty sure I said it in the last video too, and a video a while back where, I was like, this game was purely designed for the PC at first. That it's got to be. They designed it for the PC and then was going to go back and bring it down to console level, just like what was it, Watch Dogs or whatnot, where they designed everything for PC. Then they released an inferior product on the PC, so it didn't look better than the console version, and somebody had to go in, make a mod to because all the files and stuff were already there, so you could then essentially unlock the better graphical fidelity for the game on PC, because they had it hidden in some files or whatnot and didn't actually remove them. So that's how we found out that they had given an inferior product on the PC just so it didn't look better than the console variant of the game. But yeah, I called that 100%. Totally me. Anyway, I'm sure other people probably called it too, but I don't really watch a whole lot of other people other than Let's Players and speedrunners. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so everyone at the studio knew the game was in rough shape and needed more time, but they released it anyway because why not? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Apparently people knew ahead of time, which I said they did, and I pointed it out in the video when we were watching the apology, going, did he just throw the QA testers under the bus? I mean, it took me a few minutes to actually have that thought, and then I had to pause it and interrupt and like, did he? But yeah, he's essentially thrown the QA testers under the bus, saying they didn't know these problems were an issue because it seemed fine when they tested it. But then other people on older hardware, of course, were crashing, and it was literally unplayable for most. But yeah, they knew. I have a feeling they knew. I said they knew. It was definitely something they set up for the PC first, console later, and the only reason that the next gen didn't get mired with those issues is because the next gen is comparable to my PC. My PC could probably easily run Cyberpunk with no problems. Just saying. Anyway, well, minus the problems of glitches and stuff. How's that? It doesn't run it perfectly because nobody runs it perfectly well. It has all those glitches and things. But my PC wouldn't have that big of an issue with the graphics and stuff. And my PC is like good 3 years old now. No, it's going on 4. That's right, it's 2021. It's going on 4 years now. My custom built thing. And the new consoles are just about as good as my PC, to be totally honest, now that I sat down and really compared the specs and everything since then. So yeah, that's why they can run it, but older consoles like the PS4 and the Xbox One, they don't hold a candle to it. And that's why it had so much issues. But yeah, that's it. It's essentially been confirmed at this point. They knew there were issues. They still launched it. People all over the place working on it knew it wasn't ready. And there was somewhere else I read where apparently they thought that this game wasn't going to be ready until 2022, which is also what I've been saying the past few videos. Not exactly 2022, but it needed to be in development longer if they were going to actually get it to run on the older hardware, or just forego the older hardware altogether, wait a year, and just launch it for the current gen at that point, because then hopefully everybody's upgraded at that point. But that's just me. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya!
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.